Hello everybody, good morning and welcome to your Monster Train Morning Commute. My name is SlowWolf and today we're going to be going ahead and doing our challenge. Yesterday I did do a challenge, unfortunately the recording kind of got borked. We ended up doing really well. We were only 4 hours in, but we did get 10th yesterday. So, solid stuff. Mind you, it's like my favorite combination. You have regular awoken with the sentient, so every time that she healed, she dealt damage to people, and you couple that with melting, and I'm a happy man. So this time, friendly units get quick. That's good. Acid rain, deal 2 damage to all units after combat. Please tell me this is not regular. Ah, damn it, Tethys! I hate you. Ugh. Volatile spells target spells are chosen randomly, and everybody takes 2 damage anyway. This is the worst. This is actually the worst. Like, don't get me wrong, quick is great and all, but, like, everybody just takes 2 damage. Tethys is dead in, like, 3 turns. Whichever version of, whichever way we can forge Tethys that gives him more HP is the way we have to go. We don't have any other way of ands or buts about it. That's the end of it. So, we gotta apply spell weakness to one random enemy, making a morsel to feed a person, and then unnamed tome. Well, unnamed tome isn't bad, but this is just not my fun time. Start battle, summon 4 random units from your deck to the middle floor. Just get all your train stewards out there to die all at once, huh? Look, we're gonna go with the fossilized fangs. It's got a bit more play. It's big brain play. It's got a higher skill ceiling. Okay, either way, what happens is we have 3 turns before we die. However, if we go for the handheld totem, okay, he might get to a point where Tethys might get to a point where he'll survive 4 turns. And wouldn't that be a thing? Plus, the sweep isn't bad. Let's see what we can do. I do not have high hopes. Yeah. For a lot of this. Now, the good news is that Acid Rain does affect them as well. This is a free thing, as is this, actually. I'm going to come up here to get these planks done. Okay, the planks might keep us alive longer than I expected, honestly. The train stewards, I'm not going to play them yet. Cool, you're up here, huh? You're going to flee before you die. That's what that means. So here, have a train steward. Now you're dead. Excellent news. Give you some life steal while we're at it. Probably should have given you the morsel, but whatever. Okay, here's what we're going to do now. We're going to be making a morsel. Give it 100%. And then next, yeah, here we go. So, train steward. Good to go. Train steward, good to go. Apply both the spell weaknesses, hope it hits somebody useful, and then hit him. Okay, great, useful. Look, we managed to get through the first floor, no problem. That's a perfect floor. That is a perfect floor. I'm thrilled. 1810 is literally exactly what we wanted. Crit Builder is obviously quite good. It's a lot of damage. We can't go for Mollusk Mages, that will get him killed. And considering that we're applying spell weakness right now in big bouts, Crit Builder is very strong. I don't think you can pass up the opportunity to pick that one up. Out of these, look, Packed Morsels is great for a lot of different reasons, and Tumbrel Assault not so much. It's... Because this can target our own guys too, right? So we can just kill our own dude by accident. If it says enemies only, like Crit Builder does, then we're good. Packed Morsels... It's free, it consumes, you just get morsels, sign me up. Because that'll probably keep us floating when Plank is inevitably removed. I think that for our purposes, we want to go down the Umbra route. We have a Gorge trigger thing that we want to get moving. Gorge, restore 10 health, deal 10 damage to enemy units. That triggers twice. What a time to be alive. Look, I think we pass. Shadow Eater has never been good. We keep trying to make it good, and it keeps on failing us miserably. And even the Morsel Master, I'm kind of looking at him like, why? I know how to pick him up because we need something. Holdover. What could I possibly want that as holdover? I wonder. Making a spell cost less. Crypt Builder costing less is not a bad plan, but I think that making a morsel kind of takes precedence here. I think that we want to purge cards at this point. Like removing A-Train Steward would be not bad. Do I want to have plus 20 magic power? The cool thing about adding plus 20 magic power to Crypt Builder here is that when it goes off, it goes off. The problem is that it only goes off once. So let's give it to the Plinks, because making them do 21 damage instead of just 1 damage makes it an actually dangerous spell. Okay, so now they have 4 attack each. They're not all just going to die instantaneously like the first floor, or the first fight. We need to be careful. Okay, that's the wrong one. You're just straight up dying, huh? Here, take the hit, dude. Okay. I don't know how to handle this, man. Spikes 2. What's the thing again? They have 4 attack. So attack, kill, attack, kill. You're still alive. You take it. Balls, man. Okay, well the good news is we can just slam him and slam him. That gives us this. We're gonna cast this just to be funny, but like, yikes, dude. That'll sort of keep some people alive. Okay, hold on. I was gonna say, at least that hit the right person, sort of. We need to prepare for a second floor here. The silence helped, I just realized. Do nothing whatsoever. That little guy went pretty far with that. That was very good of him. Let's see, damage. Just got that, so that's 6 double. That's not nearly enough. Okay, just make him another morsel here. We're gonna hold out for good luck. And actually, that's enough. Okay, cool. Never mind. We got it. Just. So not great. That could have gone better. A second Crypt Builder would be okay. We apparently have a hard time casting the one Crypt Builder we already have. Making spells cost less seems like it might have been a better plan after all. I believe that it would be a good plan to have a second one just in case. And then out of these, look, we skip. We could have probably skipped the first one too, to be fair. There we go. That's the kind of thing I'm having a good time thinking about. That's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. We are going to go down this side. Not necessarily because of the HP, but more importantly because, multi-strike is the damage dealing we need. But we do have double gorge triggers. So you know what? This actually works out okay. This actually works out okay. And then damage shield 3 we can apply to this guy, no problem. And then 10 damage. Look, if we can make this guy just do 20, that's actually not that bad. You just need to be able to survive your first floor. So you know what? No. We're gonna give the 20 damage to your Morphin Master. We need you to have HP later on down the line. Okay, now somebody gave me a tip with this. Okay, that if you hold on to it, you get a bonus. Specifically, they don't purge. The shields would be really good to keep my, doer alive. The skull is just grossly powerful. But the sword, man. Look, I like the idea of the sword. Even 1 mana is a lot of damage. If this thing is like gets to a point where you can cast it multiple times, casting for 90 damage to everything it hits is stunning. I will go into full-on energy build if it allows me to work with this. So, yeah, let's go on. Let's fight this boy, see what we can do. Dallas, hey buddy, they have a damage shield. That's not what we wanted to see, but that's okay. Your damage shield's trying to just gets dropped all over the place. My guys have quick. Problem, we can't deal with the shield at the same time. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and get that boy as big as we possibly can. Sort of the wrong one. There we go. Here, gorge on this. We could plink here. It's not worth it right now, though. We don't have the space to save now. So my boy now is lifesteal. Spell weakness has gone on to the right dude there, so that's excellent news. Making a morsel here is perfectly great news. Oh, he's gonna get big. We might as well frozen land some plink down here because we have nothing else we want to do with it. Okay, back here again. Hit the wrong guy, but there's not much you can do about that. Up here, everything's dying. Excluding us. Here, you know what? Get rid of these two. Frozen Lance randomly just to see if it kills anything. And do we want to silence now? There's only 2 waves remaining. I'm not sure if that does anything, but sure. Let's see what morsels we get. Okay. I like double feeding him. There we go. That's the spell weakness I wanted. Okay. As for you down here, you might as well go ahead and have one of those. You're going to need to get out of my deck immediately, and if I can just... Yeah, okay. So we probably could have tried to play more aggressively here. I don't think it was necessarily the correct choice. However, so close. If only we had slightly more powerful creatures on the bottom. Look. Deck works. Even if that wasn't perfect, that's alright. Shroud Mitosis. I wonder if that works the way that I hope it does. Okay, so out of these, we could start setting up a second floor, but that's historically proven to be not only unnecessary, but it clogs up the deck. If our deck's going to work, it's going to work regardless. Fell's Remorse is tempting. The extra energy would be really, really good. The extra size doesn't help me nearly as much as I'd like it to. So let's go for the extra energy to compensate for the fact that we don't seem to be going for the reduced cost in spells build here. And then out of these two, look, I really want to duplicate, but what would I duplicate? You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, hey, do you want to duplicate the Most Blessed Sword? See what happens? Have another dead draw for another round or so, or something like that? Who knows? Titan Sentry is good. The reason why I like Titan Sentry here is because Titan Sentry can go on like a different floor and act as a kind of goalie, especially when boosted. Cold Celia with Sweep and Frostbite and Quick does all that as well, which makes Cold Celia actually a great like replacement for a Train Steward. I'll go ahead and pick it up. Why not? Duplication. I will duplicate the Most Blessed Sword on the off chance that that works. And I'm going to remove 2 Train Stewards. So we've added a couple of cards to our deck. We've removed a couple of cards to our deck. We do have Shroud of Mitosis for extra bonuses and cool stuff. So, in both cases, we go up to 8 HP. Just that one of them increases our attack by a lot, and then also does, you know, spell damage. Spell Weakness 2 is great. It literally doubles the speed that we work at things. I think that reducing the cost of the spells is going to be really, really helpful in this case. Now that it doesn't matter which one I pick up in terms of like who gets to live longer or less longer or whatever, yeah, we are where we are. All right, this blows. Need a turn to set up, I think. At least. Muscle double plink here, not that it matters. We can't shroud my toes anything. We don't have anything to shroud my toes. Okay. Are you gonna live? With a lot of HP to boot, actually. You get more armor every time I cast a spell on you. I hate this. I wish I'd done that first. Okay. Excellent news. At least he's alive. Alright. Bad news. He's gonna make it through a lot of this. It doesn't matter. It does matter. Okay. Consume. Cool. Keep the other morsels in the deck for later. Might as well toss this down here. Shit. Gotta remember, don't cast spells on that one dude. Is he dead? He is. Great news, everyone. He's toasted. Don't. Cast a spell up here. Okay. Plinko did not work according to plan. Plinko did work according to plan. I will shroud my toes here. And I will not be able to cast anything else. Now, this is pretty much exactly why I was doing what I was doing. I'm gonna Plink. Get rid of the spell shield. Siphon, Siphon, and then Frozen Lance because I can for 24. And yeah. Solid get, guys. Solid get. Second turn boss rush, but we managed to keep everybody dead. So that matters. Titan's Tooth, Frostbite, all that stuff is like it's good at this point. But we don't need the AoE. Like the Frostbite 10 and the AoE is not what we need in our deck because Acid Rain exists. So we're actually okay. I think that Drain is a potentially very good card for us here. Discarding a card at random, not so great. But the whole ability to sap somebody is just sap is such a strong debuff, like an incredibly strong debuff. Furnace Tap, we don't have the base to make that one work. Engine upgrade maybe. I think that Grovel has some play here. If we can get Grovel upgraded properly, then we can do some real work. Now, is this what I hope it is? Most remains of armor get in front of the snow, eerily similar to before. Have you been already, or is the carnage so widespread it's all become noise to you? But you see something you've not seen before. A glowing relic amongst the dark figures. Get hope for peace. Spells with Purge have Consume instead. Thank you, YouTube commenters. If we go down the right side, we can duplicate the Most Blessed Sword again. Again. We can also upgrade our spells. We have the money to upgrade our spells and all that stuff. Are there going to be any other chances to duplicate that I really want to make work? Probably a couple. But really, this is such a strong opportunity to remove some cards from the deck and duplicate a card that I actually really, really want. I think it's worth sacrificing the opportunity it's in spell increases. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to get rid of one of the planks. We have enough means of getting dudes at this point that I'm probably okay with it. Another Most Blessed Sword is just the right idea. We now have 3 of this thing. Let's go ahead and make it work. Let's make it count. They get multi-strike, you get a random artifact for killing them. Okay. The good news is we already know how to play this particular game. There's really no sense to playing anything else in our hand at all. They're all gonna die anyway. Casting this now makes good sense because we need to get this out there. Still dying, huh? Cool. Sadly, we can't kill you. It can target it can target enemy units. Now that's just a big kick in the teeth. We can put Cold Celia up here. She can go ahead and continue to be the recipient of these things. cool. At this point, do you have Incant or anything? No. Might as well double cast this. Okay. Now, we're going to lose Tethys here, which is not great. However, if you do make you a morsel, slap this sucker down, trap my toes. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. And I'm willing to Blessed Sword right now. Just to make things really easy. A brief repose. Okay, cast this just to get it ready to go. Pack morsels. Okay, what do I want? Get 4 times the lifesteal. That seems like a reasonable way to do things here. Alright. Okay, get that one out there. Put it there. Most Blessed Swords to really get things started. And look, we're kicking it. We're absolutely kicking it. Lifesteal Boy was loving it. It was the battle of the Lifesteal Boys, and we won it, for sure. Steward units, skip it. We literally have no more Train Stewards. We removed the last one. Spell weakness due to enemy units. This is potentially extremely strong in the right situation. Because with the sword, we can now cast that for 120. We can apply spell weakness, and that way we can do like just a stupid amount of damage to everyone. I still, at this point, you know what? We're going to go down this road. And why? Because we do still need to remove cards from our deck. It is a bit thick. I think that bad Plink is bad. Remove the last one. And then we don't need 2 energy siphons, though it's very cute. And the Frozen Lances are, like, actually just bad at this point. The Frozen Lances do not help. So, you know what? Get rid of the Frozen Lances. It's fine. Let's see. Ha! 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 You're not Purge. You're Consume now. There's a part of me that looks at this and says, you know what? This is called points. If we ever have a turn where we're like, yeah, sure. That's it. That's the one. We can cast that multiple times a game now, which is a bit much. Okay, Firestone Housing is really, really good. X-Cost cards get +3 to the value when played is absolutely worth it. Now let's move along. So, X-Cost cards includes, you guessed it, Heaven's Gold and the Flippin' Swords. Look, I'd be lying if I didn't say that this wasn't a very exciting time. Alright, if we have to spend one of our swords now to do this, that's fine. We might have to. Yeah, just do it, dude. Kill him. Don't take the damage if you don't have to. Might as well. While we're down here. Nice kill. So up here to cast the spell. Slam that sucker down. It's not worth spending it right now, I don't think. Is it? And that's it. We've got spell weakness on him. We can make it work. Okay, now we're cooking with some form of gas. Sadly, we can't cast spells on this floor without it being a problem. We're gonna have to let it we're gonna have to let it lie right now. Okay, Grovel could hit one of their people here, which is not ideal. Gonna have to chance it. Yeah, we thought that might happen. All right, give him the super uber lifesteal. I'll toss you out here. We got nothing else to do, so Gift of Gratitude for 200 gold. Why not, dude? We'll never need for gold ever again. Shit, man. The one time I got everything I wanted lined up. Okay. Okay, you have to spell weakness 2. Do you have an incant? No. You have a sweep and slay. Mind you, we go first. And if you're dying, this absolutely works. It does do some damage. This guarantees a kill here. I say we go for it. Okay, that's not the one I'm worried about, so that's good news. Okay. Spell weakness 4, you say, huh? Okay, might as well. Good! That's exactly what I would have liked it on. Hand me the extra HP, please. And then Cold Celia, if you could just chow down on those two, that'd be excellent. You have to spell weakness 5 now. Tough call, tough call. If I could guarantee a kill. So it'd be spell weakness 6, okay? So that means that it takes that much damage again. So 60 times 6 is only 360. Yeah, it's not nearly enough. Not nearly enough. So I'll wait to cast stuff up there. What I will do instead is I'll slam down here and slam this here and unfortunately not be able to shroud my toes. Cool. You can't target anything, huh? Well, go up here. It's fine. Final wave. This should help. The other thing that I know will help. Let's see, you do 25 damage a slam, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna say that that works too. Is this what we wanted? Is this perfect? Man, if that wasn't gonna kill him afterwards, I don't know what would. So there's definitely a way to get a earlier kill there, but oh man, that's okay. Let's skip. Out of these, I think we're okay. More energy certainly wouldn't hurt. At all, considering we have X cost spells. So yeah, sign me up for that. That sounds groovy to me. Now, we have a lot of money. We have extra slots for our creatures, which could desperately use some more help. We've got some spells that could, you know, definitely use some extras as well. Could you imagine what Crypt Builder could be if it was actually good? And we don't really need the money from there, nor the removal as much. And we'll get our chance, like, you know what? No. We go down the right side for sure. First off, artifact time. Yeah, dude. Removal, like, just chowing down on things gives you stuff? Yeah, sure. Okay, remove consume. Boom. Now we can get a Most Blessed Sword that comes out all the time. I like this. Upgrade spell test plus 20 magic power and consume. Adding that to one of the Crypt Builders is a lot of damage. Reducing the cost of a spell. Dude, gift of gratitude. Grovel costing one less would be excellent. It's a little bit awkwardly costed it too. Okay, a spell to gain double stack. Boom. We've got the combo, boys. Plus 10 magic power to a spell. Yeah, look. Both the Crypt Builders are now actually doing something. And then we want something to cost one less. I mean, yeah, Most Blessed Sword just being good is solid. I'm quite pleased with that. Purge card. Do we need to making morsels? Yes, actually, we kind of do. We don't really need a second energy siphon anymore. And one of the things that bothers me is getting a 2-cost making a morsel. Yeah, we have to. We have to. It feels bad, but we got it. All right, now what we got here? Either way, we live one full turn longer. Okay. Damage spells costing two less here is actually really, really strong for our Crypt Builders. I like that a lot. Makes them very cheap. And the 20 damage is no joke either. Spell weakness 2 is very good. But I think that spell weakness 1 is good enough for most trash, and against the boss, it's not going to matter too much. I don't think. We'll have to find out. Are you the one I hate? Yeah, you're the one I hate. Okay, the good news is we don't have to worry about this thing as much. Just don't deploy on the back 2 floors. We've got the ability to sweep, so I don't care. Look, if Cold Celia dies, that's actually okay by me. And then let's give you those two guys to chow down on. You might as well go here, dude. Yours dead. We're not gonna grovel because there's a good chance we can give it to somebody we don't want. Cold Celia's still alive. What have I done? You're gonna live! Cold Celia away! We've really bungled this one, by the way. I'm not sure if you noticed. Look, just hand me gold at this point. I don't know what else to do with my life. Claim that man's life. Then do the Most Blessed Sword here. You do the Most Blessed Sword here as well. And just clear everything. Nice. Look, I don't mean to be holistically rude, but this Most Blessed Sword thing is really good. Please. God damn it. Okay, well, the floor is dying. That helps, but not nearly as much as I would have hoped. The multi-strike in particular makes this really painful. Yeah, we got nowhere with that one, huh? But you didn't gorge in time is the problem. Oh dear, we're in trouble now. Never mind, we're good. Okay, well that worked. So we took all the damage we were ever going to take. That really hurt and sucked. But you know what? Shit happens. Shroud Spike can be extremely powerful for us, so I'll go ahead and give that a whirl. It's just a matter now of actually getting the setup that we need. So I'm going to go down this side. Let's check to see if we can get some bonuses to our creatures here. You need to be tougher, dude. To be able to survive is kind of the best. If I give you Incant, that also helps a bit, because then that way it's just like, hey, every time that you cast a spell down here, which is often, I get a little bit tougher for it, which means you don't need to use your lifesteal as much, I guess. You'll still use it, but that's not the point. We could also give that on the Morsel Master and not be too upset. Endless does not matter on anyone here. Give it to you. Reroll. We got damage, which is good. We don't need the quick. The quick does not matter. Might as well give the HP to Cold Celia so that we can survive on the floor for a little while. Leave. Okay, next up. Remove some cards. I do not like the Frozen Lands. It's very bad. Okay, and then Hell Vents. Do we want to duplicate anything? Probably the Most Blessed Sword, considering it's the single most powerful damaging spell I've ever seen in my life. Enemies enter the Frostbite 2, enemies get weaker, and your power gets a little bit stronger. Do we gamble for a little bit more? Let's try. When a card is consumed, restore 5 pyro health, and yeah, no, there's nothing really worth it here. Let's move on. So Seraph, you're I'm not happy with him. The good news is, if we've got the double stack, and the Blessed Sword, and the Urchin, that all comes out on the same floor, like, we're solid. I will set up on the second floor if it means I can actually deal with your shit. So, I'm gonna go ahead and put you up there, and put you up there. Excellent news, everyone. Worth it. That just doesn't seem like spell weakness instead of my balls. Got the wrong one again. At least that worked out okay. Look, hand me this. You, no more. Should have done that first. Now that I realize that, probably should have done that first. Okay, we're killing you right out of the gate. Let's go. We've lost some of our oomph, it seems. Oh, balls. Okay, that's good. Wow. God damn it. Oh, we did get it on the right guy. Sure did. At this point, I'm trying to rely on spells to get the kills. This is gonna suck. But if we can kill him early, like even a turn, that'll offset some of that. Oh, we got him. Oof! Big oof. That did not offset it at all. So how do we do? That last boss fight really kicked us in the teeth. Oh, we should have been able to make it 40,000, but taking that amount of damage on the last floor really, really hurt. The reason why we did that was because we were idiots. If we remembered to silence the ass hat, we would have been fine. But instead, we're not. So, silence there would have been stellar, obviously. That completely stops that boss. It's one of the very few times where I could have just told him to screw right off as of turn 1. Spell weakness 3. Yeah, I probably would have been the right bet, huh? Yeah, Shroud Mitosis, huh? How many holdovers? Oh, you must have doubled all your holdovers or something? I don't know, my dude. Urchin Spines, remove, consume. That would have been really good. So you went down a completely different path than I did. I feel like we could have gotten to a similar spot if I had gone down and upgraded my spells. If I had upgraded my spells, it would have been kind of cool to see the... Oh, you went for the full Siren build, huh? Very, very, very good. Very good. And you almost had no artifacts. What the balls, dude? This guy obviously knew what the hell he was doing. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. Furnace Tap. Yeah, that would work. I think that our deck had a lot of promise. The Most Blessed Sword was doing a stupid amount of damage. I think that if we had managed to get the right combination there, we could have gotten easy kills very, very early on Seraph and on Arcus. And in both cases, you know, we just couldn't quite get the spell weakness to land. That's where the urchins come in. Like, that urchin is just so good. What is the urchin, you might be asking? It is... Where'd it go? Energy Siphon, Gift of Gratitude, Most Blessed Swords, many swords. I had 4 swords. Count them. Many swords. Urchin Spines, there we go. This would have been excellent to be able to play multiple times a game. Multiple times a battle. Just keep things, you know, copacetic. The one thing that we noticed we didn't need was Firestone Housing. At all. I think that everything else worked out just fine. But Firestone Housing was a no-go. And we never had the chance to make Teeth of Gold really work, sadly, because the last chance we had to make it work just kind of ended up dying on us. It was a cool idea, though, at the very least. Like, our deck was good. I think that you could get a very good score with what we were building. Just based off of being able to do, like... 5 times 30 is 5 times 3 150. 1,500? No. Okay, look. 5 energy, right? Okay. Times 30, 150. Plus an additional 3, right? So that's plus an additional 90. Equals 240. So you can do 240 damage with this thing. If you even, like, get one good energy siphon off of that, that is a stupid amount of damage. Like... a disgusting amount of damage. And if you manage to pull that off with Urchin Spines a couple times in a row, like, Most Blessed Sword should have been able to just kill the entire run by itself. We could have removed, like, a million cards and just been down to using Most Blessed Sword almost alone, and it would have been fine with our deck archetype that we had going on. We just couldn't get it to work. Cold Celia had no place in our deck whatsoever. She literally did nothing, pretty much. Shroud Spike we never got the chance to use, sadly, despite how good it could be, because we played like an idiot and let our Crucible Collector get moidled by a man who applies melee weakness, and we made him too strong, and I didn't even realize it. If I had just silenced him, things could have been different. Because you start off with silence in your hand. I want to make that abundantly clear. We were idiots. If we had had Unnamed to Ohm at the beginning, because we practically did, we could have played it right there and stopped him from doing everything he was about to do. Just all of it, full stop. Instead, he made our life hell. So, you know, oops. Good run, though. Lots of fun. I appreciated being able to get the Most Blessed Sword. That was a super cool run on that front. Yeah, lots to like about that one. Thanks for watching. Hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. If you did, sure let me know. The follow button, subscribe, bell. I don't know, dude. There's so many socials. There's so many things, and I'm wrapping my head around all of them all over again from an individual's perspective. That's it for me, and I'll see you folks next time. Bye.